Yo, YouTube, what's up? This your man Gerard B with Gerard B TV. With Burgundy and Gold. We never fold, baby. Hey, today, real quick video. We're gonna highlight some more of what they got to say as far as these rankings going. You got Jeremy Fowler, he's still doing his rankings. Right now, we got Frankie Luvu ranked number 5. Is the 5th best linebacker in the NFL, right? Screw loose oos, man. One of Adam Peters' best acquisitions. You know what I'm saying? So let's just get into it, man. We could just actually scroll down through his article real quick. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but basically it goes into talking about how he's one of the best tone setters in NFL. His production over the last 3 years is as good as anyone. He definitely made second team All-Pro last year, so he's shooting for first team All-Pro this year with the help of Ryan Kerrigan helping him out with those blitz packages and things like that. Also, with us having some of those big boys up front, your Javon Kinlaws, your Eddie Goldmans, what's your man, Dietrich Wise on the end. Like, yeah, those big dudes definitely going to help out Frankie to get to the quarterback. That they run around like a screw with a screw loose, for sure. Definitely looking forward to that. They like to call him Dollar General Michael Parsons or whatever, but he ours, man. You know what I'm saying? He ours. So get off his back. You know what I'm saying? Hey, he capitalized in a big way last year. As y'all can see, he had 8 sacks, 12 tackles for loss, and 7 pass deflections last year. Now, he could have had 10 sacks easily last year. He just slowed down toward the end of the season. I'm going to just say, attrition, and the fact that the big guys, man, they weren't necessarily holding the blocks the same way they was in the beginning of the season. I mean, even in the playoffs, we was getting some action, but yeah, you could definitely tell it was a little drop off there for sure. And, that's got to be expected year one of the defense. But again, he a versatile playmaker in the running game. Hey, in the passing game, Frankie actually can cover. He not the best coverage guy, but he got enough speed and twitch, to cover. Remember that little interception he had against the Eagles? That joint fell right into the bread basket. He was like, "Goop." So yeah, but listen, you already know when you look at any highlight tape of any Commanders game, he all over the tape, man. He all over the tape, man. He flies. And I remember before we signed him, Louis T was like, y'all gonna love him. He gonna be a fan favorite. He played with his hair on fire. He wasn't lying. Fan favorite, plays with his hair on fire. You know what I'm saying? So much so I got to make sure I get that black Luvu jersey before they stop selling them bad boys, because I need one. I need one of them things. I might even need 2. They did say one knock on Luvu, an FC executive mentioned, was a bit of a scheme fit. They say he can't play in every scheme, but don't ask him to play in man coverage consistently. Again, he can cover. I feel like he's a better zone coverage, dropping into the flat, dropping to the hook and curl, things like that. Not necessarily manning up against, your tight ends that's twitchy or just hella strong, or a running back like Bijan. I'm not asking you to do that. I'm not, play the flat, play the hook curl, play your zone, and hey man, get it how you live, right? But just don't get beat. And lastly on Luvu, man, he's one of those guys that's looking for a payday as well. Another one, because we signed him to a 3-year deal last year. So, really, when he get to this after this year, he's going to be looking for a new contract. So he's playing for a contract as well. And shoot, he's young still. I think he's like 27, 28. So got an opportunity to really continue to grow the core of the team. So, man, hey, let me know in the comment section what y'all think about Screw Loose Oos being ranked top 5 at the ripe young age of 28, I'm sorry. And remember, unranked last year, top 5 this year. We got 2 top 5 players, And I think Laramie Thompson was number 7, right? So we kind of building a low-key good roster. Excited. Whelmed, gonna keep it whelmed. We know we're near the season, still got a week before training camp. But listen, if that Dollar General Michael Parsons can turn into H&M Michael Parsons, hey man, we on. And that's what we're looking for. We're just looking for a little work, a little work from Frankie. from Frankie, baby. And you already know our boy Wags. He may not be on this list, but he's definitely the reason why Frankie's this high up, man. You just gotta think about the tutelage that you got from Frankie. I mean, from Bobby, when you're talking about you were unranked on this list last year, right? Wasn't like you weren't eligible. You played enough snaps and things of that nature, but you know, you get into this situation in the Commanders with Dan Quinn, with Joe Witt, with Ken Norton, and then you got Bobby in your ear right next to you, helping you out with the line calls and things like that. He got the green dot, and you just able to go fly and play around with your hair on fire. That's what we like to see, Frankie. That's what we like to see, baby. Money well spent, man. Money well spent. Hey, put in the comment section what you thinking. What you think? You think he'll be top 3 next year? You think he can be first team All Pro next year? What's some things he need to work on? What's some things holding him back? Definitely want to hear from you guys. Drop it in the comment section. Appreciate y'all. Real quick vid. Gerard BTV, baby. With burgundy and gold. We never fold, baby.